Well, welcome back everyone. I didn't bring my Bluetooth speaker microphone with me. But yeah, back here at Denarau Island. So this is it is, what is today? Wednesday, mid-morning, probably 10 or 11. Doesn't feel like it. It's kind of a bit overcast, as you can tell. But no rain, so it's been nice, like just walking all over the place. So back this direction here, if you head whatever that way is, like that's going to take us back to where our hotel and the port of Denarau are, about a 30-minute walk. And kind of in between that, you've got all the hotels over here. Sofitel looks like that's all under construction. Another one, I think it's called the Sheraton Villas, that's all being renovated as well. But man, I'm going to check out that Sofitel. I'll take a couple pictures of that, probably put it on the Twitter X. But yeah, it looks like a big project. So, but anyway, back over here at the Denarau, the Golf and Racket Club, looks like they've got a tennis tournament later on. So as you can see over here, there are, you can't really see it, but there's the places where you play tennis. They're on the left and on the right. So but yeah, it looks like a small event going on this either today or this weekend. So see everybody cleaning up and getting ready over there. But yeah, I was trying to see how many holes it is, but it does say it's an 18-hole golf course. But I'm like, no, it's got to be way more than that. But it says a par of 72. So I'm not a sports ball fan, so does that mean that you can par at 72 holes? I don't know, guys. So put it down in the comments. I haven't never played enough golf, so I played 18 holes. I have a home at an 18-hole golf course, but I haven't played there since I moved there. Like I played before it, so that would be up at Hidden Valley Lake near Middletown. So, but yeah, so since I've had this current job for going on 17 years, like like I'm too tired to go play golf. So, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but I love walking, so that's what I'm doing now. So out here in the Fiji Islands, Point Denarau. So yeah, and but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that way is the exit, but there's a lot of homes up there, Point Denarau. And if I look to my right over here, you've got the Radisson Blue, and I think that's pretty much it for that one. I haven't walked over there in a couple years, so. But here, guys, we have the Sheraton. So this is the Fiji Golf and Beach Resort. So, and really good. We just had breakfast here. It was delicious. So I didn't even have to get the buffet. I wasn't really that hungry. So you can get a la carte. You can get the continental breakfast. And so yeah, so that part's and I think they just kind of turned it into a dinner or supper buffet, as they call it. They call it supper here. So, but there's like I'm trying to think. There are some other places where you can get things throughout the day and close to the water. I'm going to show you those places here in just a minute. So, but yeah, there's some small shops over here. You got your people over here trying to sell you some kind of timeshares over here. So, and try to sell us some timeshares, like no thanks, or whatever kind of water events they're selling. You got a deli in here. It's really just any kind of refreshments or small time groceries or chips that you want. So yeah, if you don't want to pay for them in the hotel, and I'll show you those in a minute. But yeah, those prices are outrageous. So, but yeah, I recommend going up to the Port of Denarau and going to that store. Even that's expensive, but as you come down and get closer to the Sheraton, it's going to be a lot more expensive. So. But this guy is blowing over here, so we're gonna get out of here, guys. We're gonna go to the Sheraton itself. So let's take a look over here. I might do a separate video for that golf course for you golfers out there. So, and they got a great spot over at the golf course for lunch and dinner as well. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, really good food, great burgers, good service. So if you like any kind of beer or wine, they have all that there. So yeah, really good. Yeah, the great atmosphere for this outside dining for lunch. It's really cool. So me and Kyle, I think when we were here in 2019, Yeah, I think this is when we stayed here in 2019. So last time at the Sheraton itself. But yeah, I think it's a little too expensive. It was kind of a toss-up to stay between the Sheraton and the terrace apartments. But you can already see the tour buses are pulling in for the events going on today at the Denarau Island, or excuse me, the port of Denarau. So we don't have to do that. We can just walk across. So it takes exactly 1 minute. So it's pretty convenient. But yeah, this is our convention center in here. Yeah, pretty big space here. Really nice. So I think it's travel week because, and I saw this back in either 2 years ago or whatever, but it's definitely the #1 income for Fiji is tourism. So I remember when I first came, it was probably 23 years ago, that tourism had just passed sugarcane as the #1 income for the country. So, but yeah, you know, Sheraton, they're all Hilton and Marriott Bonvoy. It's all the same thing. It's all one big giant company. So yeah, I don't think anybody's in there right now. So there's probably more people coming. Still morning, you know, people don't have to be up super early. But yeah, this is kind of a fast tour here, guys. Kind of run through here. You've got your check-in desk over here, and my wife's just kind of visiting some of these shops. Hopefully she's not spending too much money. But you've got crowds over here. You know, your makeup and jewelry and perfume. So really nice, really nice. So I really like the decor here. So yeah, 2 breakfast spots over here. You can get croissants and coffee here, and just past that is where you can do the breakfast buffet. Really good, excellent food. So excellent. I really like it. There's the wife. There she is. We're just gonna go say hello real quick. Hello, wife.
Hello.
We're just making a video for YouTube and doing a quick tour of the Sheraton, dear. But yeah, I'm gonna take you out back here. It's really nice. And so right now, since there is a lot of construction going on, but when I take you out here to show you these swimming pools, they've got small ones, little kiddie pools, and they're kind of separate. It's kind of nice how they have it. And then anything next to it, even maybe not the Sofitel, but like the Westin Denarau, or excuse me, the Sheraton Villas and the Westin, it's all part of the same thing. The only thing I would say, like, don't bring a towel with you. Like, the towel stays with the you know, prospective hotel. So if you're out here, just, you know, grab a towel. Not from the room, but I think you can grab it from any of these places that hand out towels, and then just leave it here. So, yeah, and then go on to the next hotel. And nobody's going to say anything to you. I've never, yeah. They just say, no, you're fine to visit any hotel you want and swim in the pool. So, yeah, I want to say it was the Westin had a really nice pool. It was really cool. They kind of had it set up like a whitewater rapid style type thing where it kind of keeps going around, and it's not quite a circle, but like a racetrack. It's really neat. So, yeah, so if you just get a flotation device, you're good to go. Yeah, oh, there's a really nice bar over here. I want to show you. So, yeah, that's kind of one swimming pool. And here's another smaller pool. See, like the paddle boards over there, you can get those. I think if you even, some things you rent, some things they just kind of hand out to you. Like you just sign them out. So, but yeah, maybe if you're a Sheraton, Bonvoy, Marriott, whatever member, you can just sign it out. And just beyond that is the ocean itself. So, but nobody ever swims in there. Me and Kyle went in there, me and my son, I think back in 2019. And I could just show you that real quick. Just kind of give you an idea how close you are to the ocean itself. So, and there's not a lot of waves. I don't think anybody surfs here. Maybe on the other side of the island, but yeah. So yeah, not very much. So, but yeah, seas are pretty calm over here. Yeah, don't climb on the rocks. Oh, and it's absolutely gorgeous over here too. So when we came in 2 years ago, or it could have been 2019, is when my wife's niece got married, a different niece. And so there's like a place over here where you can do like ceremonies and such, and yeah, it's absolutely stunning. And I'm not sure if that's part of the Sheraton or Sheraton Villas, so kind of a separate thing. But you're free to move about wherever you want, and yeah, there's no barriers or anything. So yeah, oh, it's a great place. You can just have. I kind of missed it, guys. I don't know why they have the screens up here, but might just due to like sand or whatever coming in. But really nice bar. You know, great little restaurant. And wouldn't be surprised. I think if it does open at 11:30, it'll be open all night till probably midnight. So, you know, more for adults. So, yeah. And yeah, other little wading pools. Really cool. Probably shouldn't be out here with my good shoes on this sand, but yeah. And they comb the beach, guys. They comb the beach. I can't say I've ever seen them do that before. So yeah, I think I don't see any snorkeling gear with them, but maybe that's where they're going. Huh. Yeah, this is just really nice out here. I'm sure maybe they comb it after there's like a storm or something, and just a lot of debris rolls up on the shore. But yeah, me and Kyle haven't really swam over here, right, in the last probably since 2019. So yeah, it's really nice. And oops, I'm gonna fall down here. Oh yeah, so this is where we stayed. Back over here. One of these rooms over here, guys. So, I mean, you can just imagine like the really great view that we got back in 2019. And yeah. Hopefully one day we'll be back, you know, to stay here if we can afford it. But right now things are extremely expensive, and so yeah, it was easier just to get a 2-bedroom apartment. So, but yeah, I just love these views out here. And I remember getting some really great pictures of my wife's niece and her husband, and a lot of good family pictures and stuff. So yeah, I think there's like a chapel up here. Just gonna walk over here. So, boy, it's so nice here. It's like I'm not sweating to death. Love it. If you guys want to come in like May and June. I don't know when it starts to get hot, but I know it's like the opposite of United States. So, you know, as we get closer to the summer, you know, the July and August in the U.S., the cooler it gets here on this side of the earth. You know, I don't even know when their rainy season is here. Probably is June, so come in May, you know, not a lot of people. Oh, and they've got like, besides that 18-hole golf course, but they've got like a water slide too, so, or a water park if you want to call it that. So we did kind of pass that on our way from the Port of Denarau down here. Just walking. You could take a bullet bus too, $11 US. That'll cover you all day. So you can jump on, jump off. And yeah, I recommend that if you're not feeling up to a good walk. So But yeah, you can see all the construction they're doing over here. So, because normally, like me and the wife, like if we stayed here, like we would literally walk all the way down to past this Sophie Hotel, which is way down here. I don't know what they're doing, but it's gonna look really cool. And they're doing a ton of construction in the front, even all these cranes going on. So, yeah, just some great views. There's the you probably can't see it in the camera, but I'm trying to zoom in on it. The Captain Cook cruises. It looks dark, so like I said, it's not even tourist season. Probably not until October for all the. I just want to see Australians and New Zealanders. So not for us U.S. people. Our U.S. people, we go to Mexico, Hawaii, the Bahamas. So, but not me. I come to Fiji. So all the wife's family's here. So, but yeah, this is this chapel over here. Oops, am I zoomed in? Sorry. You come back out, and yeah, just some great. Take some really nice photos. You know, especially if it wasn't like overcast and the sun's out and the birds are chirping. But yeah, really cool. So yeah, and it's not like you have to make an appointment. As long as there's nobody out here, guys, you know, you just take pictures right in front for free. So yeah, take some nice romantic pictures. Is that a real bird? Oh, it is a real bird. Hello, real bird. I thought you were fake, weren't you? Why are you being cheeky? All right, that was my best Australian voice. But yeah, just nice, surreal, beautiful out here at Sheraton Denarau. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go find the wife and walk back all the way back up there to the port of Denarau. Catch you later.